Today we discuss All Things Fortitude Build. Now we've got a lot of info to cover and no time to waste, so let's get to it. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, to discuss another awesome character build in 7 Days to Die Alpha 19. As I've stated previously, one of the reasons I absolutely love this game is just how customizable the game actually is. It allows the player to pick whichever playstyle they prefer. It doesn't pigeonhole you into one specific playstyle. You can play any way you want, and that is awesome. So today we're going to take a look at a Fortitude build. Specifically, the Brawler build, because let's face it folks, there are very few things as satisfying as punching a zombie jerk straight in its stupid zombie face. So let's head inside and take a look at the attributes, perks, books, and equipment you are going to need in order to build yourself an awesome Brawler/Fortitude build. Let's start off with the attributes. In my opinion, in order to create an effective character build, you should focus on no more than 3 main attributes. Now I will say you can sprinkle in a couple others here and there, but generally speaking, you want to have a primary attribute, a secondary attribute, and a tertiary attribute. The primary attribute for the Brawler build is of course going to be Fortitude. This attribute gives you increased headshot damage and an increased chance to dismember with fists and machine guns. Get this attribute up to level 10 and you'll be dealing 300% more headshot damage and have a 50% greater chance to dismember. The secondary attribute you want to invest in is Strength. Primarily because Strength has a couple of perks that are awesome for the Brawler build. And your tertiary attribute is going to be Agility. But let's start with Fortitude and go through the perks that you should focus on in this tree. The first perks are the combat perks. As I've stated previously, it's important to have a primary weapon and at least one backup weapon. The great thing about a Fortitude build is your primary and backup weapons are in the same tree. For a Brawler build, you obviously want to take the Brawler in order to increase your effectiveness with weapons like the Steel Knuckles. This combat perk is kinda cool, because not only do you deal more damage, but punching the stupid zombie jerks in the face negates the ability for the zombies to infect you. And that is just with a single point into the Brawler. And unlike most weapon perks, the Brawler perk actually gives you special bonuses, different bonuses, with every level. For instance, level 2 gives you more damage, but also gives you a 30% chance to stagger opponents with power attacks. Level 3 increases your damage, but power attacks to the head now have a chance to knock your opponent down. And once you get this maxed out to level 5, you'll deal 50% more damage and have a higher chance to explode heads with punches. That is awesome. Now let's take a look at the Machine Gunner perk. Each level of Machine Gunner will increase your damage, increase your fire rate, and increase your reload speed. Get Machine Gunner up to level 3 and you also start to unlock the Commando Adrenaline perk. This perk restores 2 stamina every time you score a shot with an automatic weapon. So every time you shoot a zombie jerk, you gain 2 stamina. Get this all the way up to level 5, you'll deal 50% more damage, have a 25% faster fire rate, and reload 30% faster. Also, your Commando Adrenaline perk will increase to 6 stamina for every shot you score. Now let's take a look at a few other important perks in the Fortitude tree, starting with Pain Tolerance. This is especially important if you are going the Brawler route. Pain Tolerance reduces the HP loss and lessens the chance to get stunned by the zombie jerks. Get this up to level 5 and you reduce that HP loss by 25% and have no chance to get stunned. This is extremely important with a Brawler build because you are going to be up close and personal with the zombie jerks, so you should expect to get hit. You're going to be punching them, they're going to punch back. So having the ability to reduce the HP loss and remove the ability for the zombies to stun you, that is awesome. Next up is Healing Factor. This perk gives you a natural healing ability which will restore health over time and also gives you the ability to heal your critical injuries a lot faster. Once you max this out to level 5, you will gain 1 health every 6 seconds and your critical injuries heal twice as fast. Again, since you're going to be up close and personal with the zombie jerks, the ability to heal the damage is very important. And the last perk we want to look at in the Fortitude tree is Rule 1 Cardio. As I've stated previously, Rule 1 Cardio is an important perk in almost any build for the simple fact that it increases your stamina regen while sprinting. If you need to put some distance between yourself and the zombie jerks, having that extra stamina boost is going to be important. Get this up to level 3 and you will increase your stamina regen by 30% when sprinting. Now let's take a look at the perks in the Strength tree. The main perk you want to focus on in this tree is Sexual Tyrannosaurus. This perk will reduce the stamina cost for your melee attacks. At level 2, you actually start gaining 10 stamina every time you kill a zombie jerk. And once you get this perk maxed out, you will reduce the stamina cost for regular attacks by 25% and power attacks by 50%. Also, killing blows will grant you 30 stamina. The next perk we want to take a look at is Heavy Armor. To be honest, this is going to be the last perk that I would recommend putting points into, and that's simply because it does not improve your armor rating. All it really does is reduce the movement and stamina penalties for wearing heavy armor. It does not increase your armor rating whatsoever. So this is a perk that if you have extra points available, go ahead and spend them on heavy armor, but it should be placed pretty low on your priority list. This should be the last perk that you take when making this build. Now let's take a look at the perks in the Agility tree. The main perk you want to focus on is Run and Gun. Since the machine gun is going to be our secondary weapon, the ability to reload while we are on the move is going to be very important. This perk improves your hip fire accuracy and decreases the movement penalty when reloading. Max this bad boy out and your hip fire accuracy is improved by 25%, but the most important thing, you have no movement penalty when reloading. That is a very important perk to have, especially if you're getting swarmed by the zombie jerks and you run out of ammo. Without this perk, you slow way down while reloading. This allows you to continue putting space between you and the zombie jerks and reload your weapon at the same time. Now let's take a look at some of these skill books we need to focus on. The first book series is Bar Brawling. Since we're pretty much focusing on a brawler type build, the Bar Brawling book series is a no-brainer. You definitely want to be on the lookout for this bad boy. It has some awesome little bonuses for smacking the zombie jerks in the face. You can deal more damage, recover health when punching the jerks in the face, float like a butterfly and sting like a bee, Muhammad Ali style, and also have the ability to drink beer without having that really annoying blurring effect that happens when you down a brewski. And the completion bonus is pretty darn cool. Every 7th strike in a short time does 300% damage. Not too shabby. The next book series we want to take a look at is the Automatic Weapon Handbook, or the Machine Gunner books. This book series will increase your effectiveness while using machine guns. You can actually do more damage, your weapons degrade a lot slower, they become more accurate as you fire them, they increase the ragdoll, which is pretty cool. Also, you can craft the drum magazine mod, which is one of the best mods for any automatic weapon. And the completion bonus is pretty cool as well. Each kill boosts your run speed by 20% for 20 seconds. Kill a zombie jerk and gain a speed boost to go kill the next one even faster. And the last book series we want to take a look at is Urban Combat. The main book you want to be on the lookout for in this series is Urban Combat Volume 6. This says armor doesn't slow you down when in combat. That is going to be very important because with the brawler build, like I said, you gotta stick and move. You've gotta float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You gotta be in and out, and having it so your armor doesn't weigh you down is extremely important. You also want to be on the lookout for Urban Combat Volume 2. That gives you the ability to craft cigars. Cigars will boost your strength, which is our secondary attribute. So definitely be on the lookout for Volume 2. do. Now let's take a look at some of the equipment you're going to need for an effective brawler build. Let's start with armor. With a brawler build, there is no choice. You absolutely must go with heavy armor. And the reason is simple, folks. It's all about damage mitigation. Since again, we're going to be up close and personal with the zombie jerks. We're going to be punching them right in their stupid zombie faces. They are probably going to be punching us right back. So we need the ability to mitigate as much damage as possible. That is why you really need to go heavy armor if you're creating a brawler character. There are 3 tiers of heavy armor. Tier 1 is scrap armor. You'll find that at the beginning of the game. Tier 2 is iron armor, and tier 3 is steel armor. So you definitely want to go steel armor as soon as you can. As for the helmet, I generally speaking try to be on the lookout for the SWAT helmet just because it doesn't cover up my face. Generally speaking, the stats for the steel helmet and the SWAT helmet are going to be pretty close to the same, so you won't be losing anything by using the SWAT helmet over the steel helmet. But the SWAT helmet allows you to still see your character's face, whereas the steel helmet completely covers your face, which I'm not a fan of. So I usually go with the SWAT helmet, but it really doesn't matter. The best heavy armor that you can get is what you're going to want to wear. It's all about the heavy armor rating. We want to mitigate that damage as much as possible. So my character here has an armor rating of 85. That means we will be mitigating 85% of all incoming damage, which is awesome. Couple of more pieces of equipment we want to touch base on. First, we have the tough guy glasses. These give you a +1 to fortitude. Since fortitude is our primary attribute, getting that automatic +1 is awesome and will save us some skill points in the long run. So definitely be on the lookout for those. And then we also want to take a look at the cigar. This will increase your strength attribute as well as give you +10% to bartering. And as a brawler, you want to stock up on beer. Beer gives you some awesome benefits. +40% stamina regen, +300% brawling damage, and +100% stun resist for a duration of 45 seconds. This means once you down a beer, you're going to be doing triple damage with your fists. As far as weapons are concerned, your primary weapon is going to be your fist. So in the beginning, you're going to be on the lookout for knuckle wraps. Those are the tier 1 fist weapons. Tier 2 is going to be your iron knuckles, but eventually you want to find yourself some steel knuckles. Steel knuckles are awesome. You can punch the zombie jerk straight in the face with these bad boys and deal a lot of damage. And for your secondary weapon, I would recommend the tactical assault rifle. In a previous video, I explained why I feel the tactical assault rifle is superior to the M60. Even though the M60 is the tier 3 weapon, the tactical assault rifle, in my opinion, is the better weapon. That's because the M60 reload speed is ridiculous. It takes you nearly 6 seconds to reload the M60, where the tactical assault rifle can be reloaded in just under 3 seconds. The damage output is practically the same, so you're really not giving up too much by using the tactical assault rifle instead of the M60. Yes, the M60 does hold a crap ton of ammunition, but the reload speed for the M60 is just ridiculous. So I would recommend the tactical assault rifle over the M60. So that's what we're going to be going with today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it is time to build our character. So what I'm going to do is spec into all the perks that we want, read the books that we need, and then we're going to head out and demonstrate this build in action. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, all specced out, ready to roll here. So let me show you what we've got going on. I've got my fortitude up to level 10. The tough guy glasses saved us those extra 3 points. So we're actually level 9, but with the tough guy glasses, that opens up level 10. We have our brawler maxed out to level 5, machine gunner maxed out to level 5, pain tolerance maxed out to level 5, healing factor maxed out to level 5, and rule 1 cardio maxed out to level 3. We've got our strength up to level 7. We actually only had to go to level 6 because we have the cigar. That opened up level 7, gave us the ability to max out sexual tyrannosaurus. That's really all we need in this tree. If you want, like I said, you can go ahead and throw some points into heavy armor, although it is not really necessary. And then in the agility tree, I've got this up to level 7, and that gave me the ability to max out run and gun. That is pretty much all you need. The total skill point cost for this build is 57 points, which means you can have this this build all the way maxed out at level 53. As for skill books, I've got my automatic weapon handbook maxed out. We've got all 7 volumes in that. We have bar brawling maxed out, all 7 volumes in this book series. And then we have urban combat volume 2 and volume 6. Now we are ready to go punch some zombie jerks straight in their stupid faces. But before we head out, I did want to take this opportunity to say, if you're finding this video helpful and or enjoyable and would like to see more, join the Sav Nation by clicking that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you do not miss a single one of our tutorial videos. I release videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. But now, let's go punch some zombie jerks in their stupid zombie faces. I just realized I haven't had my cup of coffee for the day, so let's go raid the Cup of Joe. We have also got a warehouse and a shotgun messiah here as well. This looks like a good place to find some zombie jerks, punch them in the face, and then maybe have a coffee. Hello? Just come for a cup of coffee. Oh, bam! One thing I absolutely love about the Brawler build is your ability to stun lock enemies. They pretty much come... Oh, I'm hearing things. Oh! Where'd you come from, buddy? Oh, love it. All right, he's dead. Yes, you have the ability to actually stun lock the enemies. You keep punching them over and over and over again, and they can do nothing about it because they continuously get stunned and can't hit back. And because our fortitude and our... Oh, wow, sorry about your head, late. Oh, man. I love it. Boom, dead. And because we have healing factor and pain tolerance, if they do happen to get a hit in on us, no big whoop. We can heal that bad boy right away. So you can keep them stun locked, deal a tremendous amount of damage. Whoa, whoa. Hey, buddy. Knock them down. Hit the power attacks from time to time. Oh, love it. And the zombie jerks can do nothing to stop you. Come on out, you zombie jerks. I want to punch you in the face. Oh, hey, Tom. How you doing, buddy? Boom, knocked him down. And boom. Ha-ha. Dead, dead, dead. Love it. All right, we're coming outside, so we want to be on the lookout for the stupid birds. Let's go ahead and switch to our tactical assault rifle. Oh, it looks like we're good. One thing I do want to mention about the tactical assault rifle, the default mode for the Tacky Boy is burst fire. As soon as you can, you definitely want to put the full auto mod into your tactical assault rifle. That'll give you the automatic fire mode. Let's go ahead and let's use this bad boy for a while. We've demonstrated how effective punching the jerks in the face is. Now, oh my God. Oh, now let's show you how effective it is to shoot him in the face as well. Bam, dead. Oh, love it. Guys, the Fortitude build is amazing. The Brawler, oh, down she goes. The Brawler, the Knuckles, backed up by a machine gun. Whew, love it. Absolutely beautiful. I want to punch some more jerks. Hey, jerk. Sit down. Punch you in the back. And you did. Hey, mama. Oh, she got a hit in on us. But we are immediately healed back to full. And she did. Oh, I hear the spooky music. Well, bring it on, you zombie jerks. I'll take you all on. Ooh. Oh. Oh, you got lucky, buddy. And he down. Back out to the roofs. Let's get our tactical assault rifle back out just in case we come across some stupid birds. So far, no birds. Oh, we got a cop. Ow! You joik! Another cop. He didn't last long. Oh, Absolutely awesome. And boom, there's the main loot. Oh, I love it. I'm telling you guys, the Brawler build, not only is it effective, it's also so much fun to play. The Brawler build in 7 Days to Die is fantastic. You get to get nice up close and personal with the zombie jerks and punch them in their stupid zombie faces. You deal a whole lot of damage, get the zombie jerks in a stun lock so they can't damage you back, but if by chance they do damage you back, you heal damage so fast that it really doesn't matter if they do punch you in the face. And just in case you do get swarmed and ganged up on by the zombie jerks and you start feeling a little bit pressured, you've always got your tactical assault rifle to back you up. I absolutely love the Fortitude build. It is incredible. But just in case the Fortitude build isn't really your style, I am creating a whole series of character builds for 7 Days to Die. You can take a look at these character build tutorials by clicking the box in the top right corner of the screen. But for now, this is Saven saying thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me in Saven's World. And remember, the average gamer is always king of the hill on the bell curve.